Hi everyone, hi every spirit, Daria here, and today we are going to be talking about listening to your body, listening to your heart type of things, where I hear many people, especially when I started to discover my own spirituality, when I started to look out for people that also talk about spirituality and even like the conscious community type of stuff. So what I would see come up a lot, and that's something that I used to, believe, was that your heart is always right, or the motivations that you get, or the conclusions that you get from your heart are the real stuff, or let's say that are the things that will help you progress in your life, while I don't think that's true. And let me explain you why. So let's start talking about what creates your body. Before we start talking about why you shouldn't always listen to your body, we have to explain what is the body itself. You as a spirit, you are no thing, you are no shape, you are no form, you are space, and you are your own individual space. That's what we call a soul, a solo spirit. Shout out to the pilot man, he breaks down that very well. And so when we create a certain mind, a certain feeling and thought, we create a mind, right? And we create a body after our first body is our mind, and then our next body in which we are in right now, which is kind of like the death of the mind that we have created esoterically. Right now we are experiencing our mind in a physical reality, in a dense reality, and so we create these organs. But how do we create those? We as a spirit have to have a sufficient enough mind. And how do you get a sufficient enough mind? You experience, you create another mind, and you create another mind, and then you give that to another mind, and you create another mind. And the more you experience, the more you shine, or the more you have wisdom and knowledge as a spirit to know that there are certain moves that you don't want to make, there are certain moves that you are more attracted to make, and that is called natural selection, right? So we as spirits come to these forms by natural selection, and you can see that even in science they explain that as natural selection. And so we as spirits create these bodies by natural selection. We have been maybe in a caterpillar, we have been in a mouse, we have been in a cat, now we are in a body of a human, for example. So this is a more evolved form that we can be in this dimension, and that kind of looks like a man or a woman, like a 5-pointed star. We are kind of trying to represent our minds with this body. And so the more we have experience and wisdom and knowledge through experience, we get more shine, we get more spark, we get more spirits to be like, hey, hold on, this guy is interesting, like I want to learn with them. And that is also by natural selection. There was in some time somewhere you also followed the spirit, you also followed a individual spirit that had that shine that you wanted to seek out. So through teamwork we have created this body. So you as a spirit, the individual spirit, were the most experienced one, so you were able to attract the lesser spirits, the less experienced spirits, to you to create the whole body. So that's why you have cells, that's why you have organs, that's why you have different chakra systems and different levels of chakras, and how you as a spirit, separated them and created your kingdom, right? Because if everything was mixtured, there would be no way for you to have this chamber to communicate, this chamber to beat and let blood go through. You would not have blood to go through those chambers. So all of that is separated and creating this whole ecosystem that we call a body, right? So that is what a body is. Then we go to the chakras, which were the first bodies of light, the first minds that we have created with other spirits to then create this body. So the heart mimics the heart chakra, the liver mimics, let's say liver, it might be like in the solar plexus, kind of to the to your sacral chakra, for example. Those are like the bigger chakras. Obviously we have all different small chakras that we do not name, but for example in the Chinese, Japanese, how do you call it, needle picking, where they have their whole, like they studied a bunch of chakras where they know what part connects to where, right? So that in itself is already a whole interconnected system that we are that we have created. And so this is how we create a body. Next is why would we listen to the body, right? And why is listening to your body 100% of the times is the wrong thing to do, right? So let's first break down why what was the fucking question? What was the fucking topic? You listening to, you're listening to your body is you why would you listen to your body? First, you would listen to your body, and by you listening to your body, you know what if, like, you know the information. So basically you are in the spaceship and you know, okay, so we have the gas at half, so I know basically when to put more gas. I know that I have to oil up certain parts. I know that I have to clean the spaceship. I know that the wheel is not properly functioning, so I have to take some screws, put on some new screws. This is like how we should be listening to our body. And when you try to say, or when you start telling people to listen to their body to make their decisions, that is like you listening to your, for example, your kid, and like, you know what's, you know a bit more about the world than them, right? So you know more about how the world works better than them, because they are less experienced in that specific body right now. So you, as a more wise spirit, right? You as a wise spirit attracted all these other spirits to help you create this body. You have to be the one that makes the decision. So you may listen to your body, but you can't listen to your body to define a direction. You can't listen to your car to say, okay, we're going here, or you know, your body can't tell you where to go. They are listening to you. They want to listen what do you have to say about the direction, or the body wants to move to where you project the direction, right? So if you start listening only to your body, and then we're going to go to the heart, right? What is the heart? If you start listening to the body to know the direction for you to go, you are going nowhere. You are basically just coming back to heal the body, maintain it in good shape. But what good is a body in good shape if it's not moving nowhere, right? What good is to have a amazing car in your garage if you ain't riding it nowhere, right? So you should know, you should know better, right? That is the main point. You know better than your body. And what I'm saying here is not to disregard your body. It's not to disregard how you feel. It's not to disregard how you function properly. But also remember that you are the one that is projecting your vision and your conclusions. You are the one that should be deriving the conclusions. You should be the one, okay, I have this fuel, let's move there, right? The body can't do that. The body is listening to you. And if you are going to be listening to your body, you are going to go onto the desires of all the spirits that are in your body, and you are going on to fulfilling the desires of your body. Bodily desires, lower desires, that's what we call lower desires. You as a spirit might have some lower desires, but that is something that you know that you can feel, or you can let go and create something better that you know is for a better fulfillment. It always depends on your evolution as an individual spirit. So when you only listen to your body, as I said, you are going to go too much onto your desire, onto not even yours. Sometimes you are going too much into the desires of whatever spirits are within your body that helped you create your body to move forward with you. They are looking up to you. They are looking up to what is this guy going to do? What is this girl gonna do? You know, it's like excitement. Some parts of your body will start to feel like stiff, like, bro, I'm so scared what can happen here. Or and other parts you are super excited to go for it, right? So many times if you go listen to your body, or because listening is good, okay, but when I'm saying listen to your body, I'm saying you taking that as some form of as a form of direction, like, oh, I don't feel good about me doing this. Or in a sense, like, my body is reacting in a weird way when I'm about to do this, but in your mind you know that it's the best. Like, you are, okay, this is going to bring me fulfillment, but then, oh, something else comes up and it's like, oh, you can't, we haven't experienced this yet, and some other worrying situations where we haven't done this yet, so we can't move forward and shit like that. So if you start listening to that and taking that into consideration for you not to move forward with your imagination, that is to your detriment and to the detriment of the spirits that want to learn with you. Many spirits that are living within you, they don't know better, okay? So you are the one that is showing the way, showing what you want to do, because many times your body can actually help you, right? It can help you avoid certain situations that do not benefit you for real, right? But other times, the majority of times, it's not the right thing to do, to listen to your body and, you know, take actions based upon how your body feels and how you feel in that manner, because your decision is now based on the outside. So when you may think that your body is it is an ecosystem within you, but it is also other spirits within that ecosystem. So either way, you as a spirit, even talking to your body, you are kind of talking outside of yourself, or you are kind of listening to something outside of you, outside of your individual space. You are within a ecosystem in a sense, right? So you have to be the one to spot out the bullshit, to heal yourself, right, and to move forward and indicate and how do you say that, command in a sense, where to go, how to move, and make those things make sense, instead of letting your body and your heart make sense out of it, right? So let's go to the heart. What is the heart? The heart is it's your soft space. It's what you receive. It's the area of your system where all the spirits can come, in a sense, right? Because you created this system, and your heart is the one that brings the vibe to the whole system, right? If your heart stops beating, you die. And so basically, when you when you listen to your heart, you are listening to all of the spirits that unite and get to talk with each other, in a sense, right? So that is the space of care. That is a space of caring and nourishing and letting things flow. And so when you start listening only to your heart, like I understand where many people come from when they say listen to your heart, but I also know that many people don't know what that means. Because when you listen to your heart, you are listening to your emotions, you are listening to your feelings, you are listening to how you feel, you are listening to what you received and what you are holding on to. And when you are only listening to that, without no balance, without no correction from your part as a spirit, you are going to let many things affect you. And also you may let too much of your feelings guide your direction, and that is never something good to do, because your feelings are the fuel. How can you let the fuel of your spaceship be in front of your car, right? You ain't gonna have no fuel, and it's gonna be a slippery road, because you don't have a specific idea or direction that you want to direct towards. So it's always gonna come out as too caring of others, or too gullible, or too vulnerable to the world. You are going to be too sensible to what others make you feel, or to how you feel. And so many times you may be listening to something that is just not directive to you. It's not. What is the fucking word I'm looking for? It is not in alignment with your expansion as a spirit. It might be something that is out of, as I said, the desires of other spirits that are living within you. So you have to take that, like you have to take in consideration that you are living in a fucking body, right? That other spirits are also living here and they also want to get satisfied. But you have to be the main spirit. You have to be, because you are. Other spirits followed you. You have to be the main one that directs. You have to be the main one that brings up, hey, I want to do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and this, and that, and this. And the spirits that reject, the spirits that are in your body reject, or like, no, we can't do this, my tummy hurts, now this is fucked, and this is fucked, and like negative emotions start to come up. You are the main spirit to analyze that, see that information, to see how your spaceship is reacting, and change accordingly. And not you, but change those parts, right? So you are not you don't have to change because when people say listen to your body, it's like change your direction for how your body feels, change your direction for how you feel about whatever. Like, you can't, if you are a wise enough spirit, you know that you can't change your mind based on, oh, I don't feel like it, or I don't feel like doing it today because I don't know, my back hurts. You have to do something for your back not to hurt. You have to go out and take a walk, breathe, get yourself a cup of tea, and continue working on what you were doing, if that's really what benefits you as a spirit, to your evolution, to your progression, because in the end of the day, that's what real spirits want to experience. So if you notice that many spirits, or like some spirits within you, are not, and that's what really listening to your body is, you listen to how your body is reacting and you change the parts that are not able to keep up with the speed. It's the same with the car. Like, you, if you want to go faster, you have to have certain parts of the car that can take that fast drive, that can take all that that all of those curves and all of that snow, all of those things. You have to change your tires and change all of those things so you can continue moving forward. And you always want to filter out all of the spirits that don't benefit your path, and bring new spirits that really enjoy what the fuck you are doing. Because that's why we kill blood cells, that's why our skin has to dry out for new skin to come out, and that's new spirits coming in, and some other spirits that are just always reincarnating in your body. You know what I mean? So you have to have this filtering system and know the right measures to take control of your spaceship, and not be overrun by the condition of your spaceship. So you can't do this. You have to know the condition that you are in, or the body that you are in, but you also know that you can change, that you can motivate yourself in a certain way, that you can do exercise to kill certain blood cells in your muscles, in your tissues, drink a lot of water, stop eating some junk shit for some time, to really kill off a lot of those spirits that don't like what you are doing right now. Because what you are doing right now is very different from, for example, when you were born. There might be a lot of things that you have changed in yourself, that you have changed in your mind, and that are not like that anymore. So that's why we exercise. That's why we just let go of a lot of cells, of a lot of bodily fluids, for us to get some new ones and some new spirits that actually resonate with our new thought forms and ideas and feelings about ourselves, about the world, and where we are going, right? So remember that if you are saying that, to listen to your heart and listen to your body, to know what that means, and to go on and explain to the people that you are saying that it's not you listening and changing your mind for your body, but making your body and knowing the information necessary for you to change your mind, to change your body, to change whatever is not working for you, in order for it to work for you. Because you don't want to live in friction in your own fucking body. And that is the real meaning of listening to your body. Okay, I wish this was somewhat helpful, and I will see you all very soon. Make sure to check out my LinkTree in the description, and the LinkTree of my amazing partner Esotericcloudsurfer in the description down below as well. I will see you all very soon. Stay unique, individual, and always spiritually aware of your own internal travels. I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.